This new game has in store for us. Been waiting a few years for this one, so hopefully we get some good stuff out of it. I'm excited. I've been refraining from watching any sort of videos or spoilers. I've seen a couple of things, a few shots of the cities and stuff like that. Haven't seen any of the combat, so hopefully it's similar and easy to pick up. Very excited to get this one going. Let's see, just make sure I do like, is there any, just out of curiosity, okay. Motion blur, near field of vision, fidelity. Hee-haw, hee-haw, shee-haw. Love it, I love it. Alright, okay, let's just get into it.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, Danny!
Absolutely awesome cutscene.
Get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin!
Father Godwin.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
It's Sir Hans.
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Where's our fearless protagonist?
Take cover!
Nice. Oh, they hit the wheelhouse dead on.
Now! Form up!
A rude awakening,
Just
eh?
close the portcullis.
Make it count.
It's not loaded. What up with it, buddy? Okay. Oh, I'm Father Godwin, huh? This is new.
Over here! Get up there quick! Shoot him!
Okay. What is going on? A little bit of delay. get him? I need hit markers. I need hit markers to make this work. Oh. Alright, let's, there's a little bit of a... I don't know if it's a performance thing. Let's change that. I feel like there's a little bit of lag. Oh, is it pull me into the... I feel like I'm gonna fall off. It's so weird. Alright. Alright, so it goes a little higher than the aim. Yeah, this is the intro.
We can handle it here.
Oh. Oh, I'm getting off the wall.
Come here. Godwin, get over here. Join the line. Don't let them have the way through.
I got one.
Take cover.
Oh, nice. You got the pitch in there? Oh, yeah.
Get ready for another attack. This won't stop them. Die. Godwin, draw your sword and follow me.
Alright, is it the same as it used to be? Yeah. Sprint's different. Sprint's clicking the stick now instead of holding B. It's actually an improvement in my opinion. Oh no. It's just left trigger to block now? There's no up, down. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh. Okay. Gotta get back in it. And RB is to stab, right? Is RB still stab? Can I steal his shield? Nope. What's the... There we go. Alright. Okay, so I gotta... Let me... do this one. Where? Pull out. What the? Okay. Bro, pull out your sword. Is that a? Is it a two-handed? I guess technically. Long. Alright, I'm gonna assume it's a two-handed sword. Oh, can I get my sword, please? There we go. Charisma and speech being separate. I didn't notice. That's how it was in the first one too, though, because charisma is more so the armor you're wearing and how that affects your standing with people. So flashier armor equals better persuasion chances and stuff, whereas speech in itself is like your actual ability to talk, if that makes sense. So you could have high charisma just by bathing, getting your hair cut in the first one, some other things. No, Sir Hans!
Fuck. I've been hit. Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Where's Henry?
Dentist Fortuna fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Oh shit.
Everyone to the chopper!
Very interesting intro, playing as a different character entirely, and throws you right into a little bit of combat. Gets you acquainted with a crossbow, which is new. I like it. It kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of aiming, because, you know, you get used to the bow skill and kind of requiring some training and some skill. But we'll see. Several weeks earlier. Alright, so that's a flash forward kind of deal.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
Yeah, Henry.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audin...
Bullshit. I spent all of the first one learning how to read so I would know Latin. It's not the continuity's not there.
I don't doubt it.
And then the campaign will progress until you get back and please play the same mission again. We'll have to see, because the main protagonist who's talking now wasn't in that prologue. So
aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women.
We'll probably see that scenario from a different POV when it gets them involved.
And I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
Trotsky's on fire!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
It's not that nice. I mean, compared to, yeah, let's go, how's it going? Compared to Ratai, it's small. At least from this angle, so we'll see.
Well, Henry,
we're in it.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Agree or be responsible. Okay.
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such
Oh, I can't even turn. This is like roller coaster. I'm not even actually riding the horse. I can just move my head.
Quiet, monk.
I guess that makes it easier.
It's all
Let's go.
clear to me. We deliver the message.
You guys gotta have Wi-Fi out there in the middle of the ocean, though, right? I would assume. I don't see why you probably have the highest level of
Maybe he's just testing me.
StarNet or whatever.
Aye,
Agree.
it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't
enjoyed
botch it.
watching Destiny 2?
How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
I wonder if there's a different difficulty setting.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
They only gave me one option, so
There's the Henry I know and
probably
love.
better to
Well,
go with
enough of
the
the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
easy mode on the first run through anyways, but
All
the
good.
guy with a ghost icon?
Keep your eyes on the
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving.
And now we look at... Oh! Spoilers! Alright, we're just gonna play through. I don't care about the achievements.
Sir.
From Qatar. Woo. You got internet out there. That's crazy.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry.
And if it's good enough to watch, that's insane.
Trotsky.
I love it, brother.
Besides,
Hopefully you guys are doing well out there, though.
Against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Oh yeah, definitely get that. I'm sure there's not too much to do out there. Hopefully they don't have you guys working too hard in between everything.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
The only challenging way to play through for an achievement, really, was you had to play the whole game without killing anybody but one particular boss in the middle. So you basically had to run around and run away from every combat. And then the end game, you have to just wait while your immortal companions kill everybody, which takes like 40 to 50 minutes because they are not very offensive.
On the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
So essentially, one of them is a Crip and one of them is a Blood.
We are enemies.
Medievally, of course. Whoa, what would you like to do?
Not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
He said it. He said the thing. Alright, what is your play style? Alright, I'm gonna go with the advisor, I guess. I like the...
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
Yep, the
Slaughtered
Cummins.
everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Okay. Oh my, a lot of reading. I love it. You know, sausage by convincing another that you have to make him. Yeah, see, charisma is more of a appearances thing. Speech is the word flow. Okay, so now there's like multiple different freaking ways to persuade, I guess. Oh, so you don't just pick the highest number anymore? No way. Okay, I get it. So makes some sort of sense. At least we're not timed now. Alright. Yeah, I think that.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside.
I don't think it's that bad.
Dutiful knights.
I definitely have seen games that require a lot more
You're
reading.
to a place you don't want to be. Didn't
Oh,
you
what the
say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scrub?
I'm trying to tell you I got my reading skill to level 20 in the last game,
Don't listen to him,
but I also
Captain.
had level
He's
20
travelling
everything
with me
else,
for the
so...
first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanish of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you.
It's not
Captain.
my fault that he said something completely different than what that text dialogue said.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp
Look at that
until
castle
daybreak.
on the hill.
I'll take your
Obviously,
points.
you guys can't see where I'm
Back
pointing.
home, the last time
but-
someone had a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would
There's
like
like a
it very much.
castle on the top of that hill right there.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky,
You're the youngest
Thank
captain I've ever seen.
and sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
You don't want to bed down in a valley like
The pond
that.
looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
Especially
What
not
about
with
those
all those
bandits?
little cliffs
Probably
and stuff.
keeping their heads down, what with that
Get
big patrol
archers
combing
up
the
there
woods for them.
and rain down. I have no clue. If I just foreshadowed something, just know that I have no clue what I'm talking about. I'm just saying strategically,
Come on, fellas.
camping
Camp here at
right
the back.
there is
At least
awful.
you can bathe.
Especially when somebody who
I
just
think
claimed
almost
to
as
be
bad as the
working
rest
for
of
your
you.
enemies
And you lot are rank.
riding away currently and knows where you are. Well, what do I know? Alright. Hey, the dog. Hey, the dog. I can't pet the dog. Alright.
Do something with that mutt, Henry. It's doing my head in.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Okay. Oh, alright. See, I mean, it's a lot of reading, but at the same time, like, this is probably all just stuff you could realistically skip. Because it's just the same from the last game. I get it. Quality weight, neck guard, perch spurs, putting on armor. You can create 3 different outfits to change into on the fly. You can create a full plate armor set, a sneaking outfit. Oh, that's cool. That's something that you would have to manually change all of this stuff. Like, you'd run around and you'd have, like, lighter boots. So if you wanted to go around stealing people's stuff, you would switch into that. But that's neat that they let you change outfits. Does he have one set? Nope. We're just looking straight at... What are those? Is he wearing swim trunks? Jesus. I'm not complaining. I don't want to see nothing. Alright, journal. Find something to eat for Mutt and feed him. Alright, I need to go talk
Henry.
to Paul and Oates.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. I ain't playing with you. Why not?
Listen, would you have some scraps for a muck?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
It's not my fault. You wouldn't want him to fight you.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Alright, we gotta get that over here. Yeah, what up with it?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure.
I hope it's the
How's
same
about
dice game.
spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet
I don't
that?
want to read
Fortune
rules for a new
favours the
game.
brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Okay.
We'll...
Alright. It looks like this is the same dice game, so I'll let you guys take a look at this for a second, but other than that, it's pretty easy system. You just kind of want 1s and 5s and combinations thereof.
see whose side luck is on today.
Alright. What do we get? Is that 6s? Oh, no. So the only thing that plays is the 1. So I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to hit X to re-roll. Basically want to get as much as I can. So that's 3 5s, so that's going to be worth 600. And basically I could either keep these and then re-roll the 2, or I can just take the 600 I'm about to get, which is what I'm going to do. The issue is if the guy gets all of his dice to hit, he gets to re-roll all of them. And then there's some special dice, like that blue one. I don't know what it does, but you find dice throughout the game. Basically, he's just going to nitpick at 1s and 5s until either he doesn't get a single 1 or a 5, which busts him, or he, you know, he busted out. So now we're in the lead by 600 with him not even being on the board. So we can play. I'm going to keep going conservative because that's 450 right there. Easy day. We need 450 more to win the game. But you could easily win the game in one hand if you get lucky enough.
Yeah.
It's just nice to see him having to scrape together.
God! Oh, come on.
And come on. Easy, easy. 4s and a 5. We got it. That's game.
Curva! Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Alright.
This is boring.
Back
Why
to
don't we carry
Hall.
on to the foothill of Trotsky?
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard.
He
You're a
beat the
damn man,
bastard.
Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without
What
it,
is
the
this
old
guy?
woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Alright. Where's Mutt? Come here, boy.
Here, Mutt.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I pick the dandelions? Yeah! We're just gonna spend... And for the next 2 hours... we're gonna pick fucking flowers.
Tankard,
Yeah.
your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
Jeez. That's what I said. Alright, just a few more. Alright, Mutt, get out of the way, dude. I'm trying to pick these dandelions. I don't think that those are dandelions. What's up with this cave? Is this not lootable? Oh, whatever. Do I have a sword?
Tankard!
I don't know. Okay.
Henry,
Alright, Hans.
what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Well, you see, what the text dialogue option said was offer to help them take out the bandits. It didn't say make yourself an ass when you do it and imply that they couldn't take care of the bandits. So that's not my bad. That's just poor description of what the guy was going to say.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
I once
Back
fought
down in the
20
end.
humans.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly.
Do you really have a wooden
eh?
sword on you?
Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Thanks. How does one jump? Okay, B.
Tankard!
You ready?
So, shall we start?
Ready?
You should really buckle up that chin strap, boyo. Okay.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I
Hold.
just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Oh
Go
boy.
ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got?
Okay, so now it's just lower body strikes,
Oh, you will soon
left,
enough.
right,
A
and
foe in
up.
plate armor
There
has
is
to be
no-
worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly.
There's no
now.
stabbing in the
A
middle.
longer sequence.
What does RB do? It's like a weird...
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself.
I can't
while you're
block
attacking.
it.
You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good.
Do I even have to, like, aim it now? Or is he
That's
just
the way.
gonna attack in the direction I'm already blocking?
Good.
I think it auto... So,
Nice.
what it really is seeming like is that they have changed
That's enough.
this to
No one's ever
pander
won a duel just
to
by blocking.
the people
You've
that
got to
could
make an
not
opening
play the
to
first
strike
one.
back. And you do that by
Because
means of a perfect
it
block.
auto...
Perfect
All you had to
block, eh?
do was block
Become
over
a
here.
real swordsman.
Alright,
Start
so
your
here's
attack
the
now.
perfect block that everybody did not learn how to do. Oh, ow. You literally just wait for the green shield. And you would have learned how to do this in the first one
What about a
if you
riposte?
played through like the
Reckon you
first
can manage that?
3 to
Why wouldn't
4
I? Nothing to
main
it.
quests.
I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet.
Bam!
good, Henry. My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
You can still fend it off with a perfect block, and it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice.
Oh, Christ!
Nice, Henry. Good riposte.
Nicely, Henry.
All right. I get it.
It kind of makes sense that they
Enough
give you a little bit,
demonstrations and
because
explanations.
now you're actually
Let's
a
have one
swordsman in
training
comparison to
job
the
to finish
first
up,
one
eh?
when you were just
Indeed.
the
Let's have a
blacksmith
wager
kid.
to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100.
All right, 100 groschen it
How many
is.
groschen do I
Defend
have?
yourself.
Wait. Do I even have the money for this?
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Oh,
a good start.
oh. Okay. So stamina management is like a real thing, and it appears to still be a real thing. However, this sword play is significantly easier than the first one. At least for now. I might be getting my ass whooped later, but for now it really feels like they've dumbed it down quite a bit. Let's see how grappling works. It works. I am beating the hell out of you, Sir Hans. Come on. Are you done yet? Come on, man. I'm just gonna let you attack me. Oh, he got one!
Fuck me.
I'd love to. I mean, what?
Now that's what I
Ooh.
call swordplay.
Got
Go
him.
for it.
Deja vu,
I
huh?
yield. Enough.
Defeated him in practice again.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet. Fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Holster my...
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I did win.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me,
Strength 16.
maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
So, I'm very interested
can't
to
say
see how
I'm
this
surprised.
levelling works.
Just imagine it,
And
fellas.
so was
You're
everybody
a
else,
fair
really,
mate.
because it's like you're building on a
Lovely
character that
lot
was already
falling
supposed
on
to
your
be
shoulders.
developed,
no
sort
thought
of.
Wickedness.
So
and
it's
then
like
Tankard's
16
fat
the
head
baseline
appears
of
before you
the
with
game,
his
and
crooked
then
mouth.
they
And
just
he
give you a
says,
ton of abilities
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
for the next 20. We shall see.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa.
She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I will beat you.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Or was having a wank. I mean, what?
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I do prefer maces.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job.
Yeah,
no
especially
dancing
with
around
plate
in
armor.
circles. Just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
Is everything
What
around
are you
here
on about?
decided by dice?
Enough! Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry.
Oh boy.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
I do like how they're like addressing that you kind of need some help to get in and out of this crap.
A little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Kind of because you have.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
It's mine.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about
Couldn't get any smaller.
Come on.
Oh yeah. I don't think he knows how to swim. It doesn't let you go into deep water in the first one.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter? Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Yeah, they might be children, my boy.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Okay, it looks like she's wearing clothes. And she also looks kind of like a child.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
What do you want me to do? Knock her out?
Stir in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? All right. What was that?
Ah! Holy Mother of God!
Well. She already saw me. Alright, well they're singing religious stuff. They're all doing laundry. It sounds like our men are fighting. No!
You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No! Oh, what is this? Why? Why do these games have to start with death? Mass death of everybody that you care about?
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
They definitely did not.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Clobber 'em.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim?
He's doggy paddling.
Now!
Did he just get hit? Yes, he did. Square in the shoulders.
Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Horses, quick! Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress. I'm done with running. Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
That's a crossbow.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit. What? Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this. No, wait! Ah, fuck!
I feel like that goes straight to your lung.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
I'm gonna be at like half health.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
I knew we were gonna get ambushed. I actually called it. However, it had less to do with the fact that we were in a natural valley and more to do with the fact that we decided to go swimming. And now we're armorless, weaponless, so I assume that's kind of how you get that fresh start despite our skill levels being... Let's take a look at the player. Abilities, perk points, yes sir, okay. Our main level starts at 5. There's 275... What? Oh, our main level's 15. What did I just see? But is there actually 275? I'm so confused. So... Okay. Main level reflects overall plot as well as you grow and progress. The maximum level for all stats as well as your main level is 30. So you start at half, I guess, technically. My health is very low. This is secondary stats. So do I only get to see the perks if I have a perk point? Oh yeah. Okay, so the dog already starts with some combat skill. That's good. I already know how to do the stealth kills and the takedowns. Okay. They made the combos so much more. It used to be like an attack in one direction, and then the bottom, you go for the legs, and then you had to stab, and then you did another. It used to be a little bit more complicated, but okay.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
I love running around barefoot with you. This is almost like a dream.
Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Well, why do you gotta
someone
walk
in front
so
of us.
slow?
Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them.
We're gonna... Oh, we don't have any... Oh, we still need to save your schnapps? That's wild.
No fucking
I mean, that's
around.
good, but I like it. It's just... What if
Watch
we
the
needed
middle
to
of the guard
save...
and keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there.
Be careful. Stick
Get a
behind
move
me.
on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints,
He'll
footprints,
see us. We'll have to
everything.
wait.
Do you honestly think
Get
you
to
could
work.
swim all the fucking way across? Shut up. What a cheap boy are you?
It's still easy here. In that skirmish now, summer.
Shoveling a back, pitch back. When all the torch doesn't blind you, leave it out. Catching the taking.
Blind motherfuckers.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Doesn't look like they're doubling... Oh, that guy's doubling back. Alright, now you're booking it.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurva! They're planing to the rock! Hurry! Turn around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Oh, shit!
Run ahead of them!
I have low health. Why would you put... I know it's... why would you put the archer there?
Fuck's sake.
I feel like I've stepped on so many freaking stickers, rocks.
Hey, get over here.
I'm right next to you.
Damn it, they're everywhere. What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit. But they'll catch us. Oh, you don't say, genius.
Yeah, no armor, you're weaponless.
Stop it. This
Hell,
isn't
you're
going to
maidenless.
help us.
It's
You know,
not my fault.
go
My
and look
maiden's
into
in
that
another
gorge behind
county,
me
bro.
and see if there's a way
Come
forward.
on now.
Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the
What
rocks.
do I gotta do?
I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
You want me to scout ahead? Which one? There's two of them. I'm gonna go right. Doobie doobie doob.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
What about the other path? Oh! Oh!
I don't know. They must have come this way. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watching here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see. Aye. You're a get here. You're moving first off. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
Now I'm lordless. That's a dead deer.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
There you are.
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Are we sliding down the hill? This is gonna be fun. Oh! 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 Yeah! Give me that. Let's go, baby. I got one health.
Fuck you, whoreson! Ha!
Oh. Oh, it's one of those forced deaths. Get him! Oh no. Don't you dare. And Henry dies. You spend the rest of the game playing as Mutt.
Life, son. It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Oh, we're in heaven. No.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
It's the fish stick guy.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together,
What is
Henry.
this? Why is he wearing a t-shirt?
Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done.
Where did you get a shirt? Where did you get clothes? How long have I been out?
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you.
Oh, you took his clothes?
You'd have ended up the same as him.
Just in case. I don't think that's enough to...
Well, he won't be needing it.
We're moving.
And if you're capable of running
I don't
at
think
all,
that's enough. I didn't see any
Where's
dilly-dally, but I don't know how strict YouTube is with these kind of things.
No idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. But we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Did you take his sword at least? Lightning bugs.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh boy.
What are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
This is Skalitz.
What's the matter? Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on!
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you. No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
it from
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
I do hope that they auto-save. This would be awful to have to go through this prologue again.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light.
Yeah, lights were bad like not 10 minutes ago,
We've got
brother.
to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Excuse me.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
Very
My parents,
detailed.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, all sons.
Don't hit the old lady. Get her, Hans!
Think against
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Go smack him with a torch. Not my mommy. Oh, man. Yeah, you really don't need to play the first one. They're just gonna run it back for you. Not that I mind. Oh no, the Cummins. That was when I took the arrow for the leg.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
You're not my mother. You look different.
Mother?
Oh god.
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
You discovered your bed.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
This is the part where I get to design my face? Just kidding.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Alright. Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points to regain and recover. That's how they're gonna get you. Oh, I wonder if I could have fought him better. All right, well, we'll run it. I'm sure there's probably an achievement. Maybe I had to not get hit. All right, let's see what we lost. I love it. I love it. We're level 6 now instead of 16. We're -2. Yeah, I'm on both Twitch and YouTube. I do both. Alright,
wound is still bleeding.
Let's eat.
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Oh, I should have bandaged. Hurry, hurry. I just ate. I just put a whole spoon in her stuff. Is that it? What do you mean? Okay, I'm bandaged.
Really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
How hungry am I? 40?
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
I'll just sticking. I love it. Just spoon directly into the soup pot. I guess, I mean, it's cooking, so all that bacteria is gone, right? 69. How many am I getting per? Let's see. I think it's probably like 15. Alright, so yeah, it's a 15 piece, so I can do one more.
Empty.
Oh, it's empty, huh?
Somewhere else.
I guess it does look a little light. Alright. Is that mutt? That is not mutt. Hi, Growler. Oh, you're so big. What a big boy. It's cool, they added different kinds of dogs. There was just the one. Huh. Won't do him any good. Better. I'm still not wearing pants.
You're like a new man.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think I'd rather... I like doing both, but YouTube's a little nutty because... especially if I don't know what's going to happen in the game, it's hard for me to kind of predict and cover it up. Not that it really matters, it's not monetized anyways, but I don't want my videos getting removed or anything. Like I was playing Fallout 2, and it had a not a what, Louis Armstrong. It had a Louis Armstrong song on it, and I got it removed for copyright infringement of a 50 to 60-year-old song. It's wild. Yeah, I'm really happy about the Super Bowl, how it turned out. My favorite thing about it was, like, after the second half, like, not even having to worry so much. Normally I'm just, like, biting my nails and feeling nauseous the whole time. And just the way that game played out, I didn't have to worry about it. Like, we were in control the whole time, and it was nice. Oh, we got some Savior Schnapps. It's a weak version? They got a weak version of it? Okay. So, let's see. Why is it, what makes it weak? The fact that it's less alcoholic, I would assume. What? My nourishment is at 75. $76. Oh. 77. I'm not wearing a pouch. What does that have to do with anything? Oh. 7. 79. Or what? 79. 81. 83. 85. 87. 89. 91. That's good enough. Cool. Are we going to soldier roleplay? Social bard or assassin? I might, during the combats, I might throw my helmet on a little bit. It just depends. Definitely only for combat, though, because unless I have a different way to hear the game, it makes it very difficult to hear. And I don't want to turn on, like, the speakers that I have for my PC set up. So we're gonna
I'm pleased, Henry.
refrain from that when I need to hear important story things.
Last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
I'm glad it was the
So
former.
consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean.
I have him doing the scholar thing right now, so I will. That's just the first selection. I don't think it's really that linear of a path, but I know I'm gonna probably try and do everything I can in this playthrough.
Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And of course, chamomile.
The helmet, it might be better this time around. I have a better mic setup. I'm not using just a headset mic. I actually have a studio mic, so it should be better. I don't know. We'll see though. Something about herbs.
All right.
I just need to know what kind of herbs.
What do the herbs look like?
Sage has
Purple.
a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too.
Well, I can move him.
Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot.
Follow
somewhere
my
in the
nose.
weeds
This is
and
a video
nettles.
game.
And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
Well, bathing is what has gotten us into this whole
I'll
situation.
sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right.
I mean, you don't know what our motives are, lady. That guy could have been like a
I've
lawman.
seen fellas in worse states, but in better ones too.
Just trying to save you from us. Marigolds! Alright. Said... Go out the gate. There's the spade. Oh, he's... What's going on in there? Why does it say codex entry? Is there a codex entry for the shitter? Dead bastard. Ba-doo-be-doo. Ba-doo. Ba-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Ba-da-boo. We're just nonchalantly walking around with a corpse. Gotta love it. I don't know where the creek is. We heading down by the creek. Going to bury this. I'm stuck. What rhymes with crick? They got mushrooms.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder.
Close enough.
This bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
Oh, you were halfway. I gotta, after quite a bit of, oh, thanks for making it easier on us. Well, there's that done. Let's go find some flowers, huh? Doodly doo 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 da da doo da doo. Hey ho and about a hina hana hana. All right, there's the lake. Purple flowers. This is thistle. We need sage. Where is this taking us? In reality. Oh my, it's gonna make us go all the way up and why do I feel like I'm going the wrong way for this though? I feel like I just need to go over to the house and go up that footpath. I mean, there's probably more than one way to skin this cat, but I don't want to take longer than I have to, just for some setup. Yeah, this looks like it's running the right way.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Dear. This is Sage. Hi, dear.
Purple flower.
Right now, I'm gonna be playing this for a while. Because this is supposed to be double the length of the original, so we'll see. I've gotten into some horror games. Haven't actually streamed in about a month or so, so this is kind of back in the wagon right now. Xbox, we were doing some Black Ops, did the camo grind on zombies. Got all the way to Nebula for pretty much every gun except this new season.
The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
And then outside of that, we finished Baldur's Gate 3. We did honor mode. All the achievements for Baldur's Gate accomplished. We're working, and I think we're gonna get back into Borderlands series.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Okay. Something's going on.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
A weapon. I got a spade.
Some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rock. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Bergov's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Oh, shouldn't all his people have weapon rocks and shields with his colours?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Bergov, then we're from fucking Bergov. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was keeping two fellas from Skalitz, what was badly beaten up in a brawl in the town there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm getting angry.
I spoke with them and they went on their way. Go and ask in Skalitz about them.
We'll see about that. Now move! I'll have a look inside.
Better not go in there.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday.
Okay.
A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort will be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Let's go, buddy. Come on.
This'll be quick, boy.
What do you want?
This'll be quick, boy.
Come on. Oh, hey. I like you, dog. Come on.
Fucking coward!
Come on. What do you got?
Fuck this!
No, 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 no. Get back here.
Save yourselves!
You have to stop sometime. Come on.
No! I don't want to die!
Will you die already? Jeez. How many times you gotta beat a guy? Might as well take everyone. But yeah, we're getting back into the Borderlands series a bit. I just moved a body from here. Get this one out of the way too now. At least that guy was nice enough to move his own body out of the area. Close enough. Is he like halfway? Yeah, he's in the earth. Enough of them, at least. Good job, Growler. I appreciate all you do.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Indeed.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent.
Yay!
Now to brew the potion from
Do I get
them.
to brew?
I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard.
I had
My
level
eyes are
20
so bad,
alchemy.
It'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book
I
here
thought
with
she
the
was
recipe.
going to say it's like riding a
But it'll
bike.
be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
All right. That is Yep, looks about the same.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Alright, wine. Chamomile boil for 1. Grind the sage, add to the cauldron. Wine, chamomile for 1. Grind the sage.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Well, we don't have any herbs in there.
Boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
2. Ah.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Alright, you're making this.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
No. We gotta wait for the hourglass. You lady.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, Grind it with the mortar and pestle and drop it in the cauldron.
Let's go. Bop, bop, bop. Smack it around, little.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
And that's it, right?
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Give me the stuff.
Now, let's see what you've brewed.
This is pure vodka. You've brewed pure vodka. Oh, 2. We got 2 for that. Nice. What a very beautifully bound book.
Here it is.
I'm still not wearing pants.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Chicken, 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 chicken. Did you say pick up the chicken or just free stuff? What about this guy's weapon? Ah, this guy's got a sword of types. That will be my sword, and I shall call it Jeffrey. I don't know. Damage-wise. 41 bludgeoning damage versus 31. So it's always good to use a sword, but only against unarmed or unarmored enemies. However, the mace kind of works both ways.
And that'll give you strength.
What's going on up here? I want to sleep on this bed this time.
The fever should start to cool now.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
Hey, my bed is bloody. I don't know if I held it or if I... Oh, sleep and save. How long do I need to sleep? I guess until my sleep is probably gonna wake me up in the middle of the night. I would assume, yep. No, I don't think that there's any two-handed, true two-handed weapons in this game. I'm not sure yet, though. They added crossbows, guns, so I guess anything's possible. They do have a. I've just had the like a pole arm, like a halberd. So maybe, but I don't think that they actually have like a battle axe.
I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell! Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
And war is a
nasty language. Oh boy.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it.
They're really playing the hits.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Who's this?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Bro, Jenna, you got really hot. Or at least more attractive.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's
Yeah,
the
right.
truth.
I'm surprised. That's
I
why I'm
reckon she
waiting
could bring
for
the dead back to
the
life.
bathing
Said she
scene at
dosed
the
you with the
beginning
strongest remedy
with
she
the
knows.
ladies doing laundry. I was really ready on my webcam to do some blocking.
He hasn't stopped talking.
When I first started the game, I was
Sounds
trying
like
to
him, all right.
see if there was
What
like
about you?
a censor
How do you
mode,
feel?
a streaming mode. Alright. How do I feel? Better than yesterday, seems
Definitely
accurate.
better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It's like the whole first game revolved around getting the sword back, and you didn't end up doing it. So, hopefully at some point in this one, I don't think that they're gonna go for a third, but we'll see.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
What? Perk points. Oh, wow. Player. My speech... Oh, my main level went up. How many perks is there? Let's take a look. Alright, that seems about on par with the last one. Alright, so this is the difference between being a bad guy and a good guy. So I guess I am going to go through Lady in the Blue Gown again. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm always a good guy. I don't know why I even try to go anything different. Strength wise, what can we learn? Let's see. Go up. Carrying capacity increased by 8. Strength requirement for all weapons will be 2 less for you. Eight extra pounds. I'm gonna go with the combat. I mean, I think. Yeah, and it's gonna be required for train hard, fight easy too. Alright, so we're gonna get that extra. Let's see, speech skills, polished wares. When selling things that are near perfect, you get 10% more money. And you get 4 speech bonus when haggling. Well, I feel like this will help you sell everything better, whereas this just gives you more money for specifically good quality stuff. And we don't have a lot of good quality stuff right now, so let's go ahead and take that. haggling ability. Did I gain it? Oh my god, look at that. All of it. Raw food and herbs you have will spoil slower. Yeah. Your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. So I get energy for brewing potions, or I can sell them for more. Potion seller. If any of them are going to be worth anything, I feel like it's this one. I'm seeing a lot of perks. I think it is a bit more in depth than the last one. Not like crazy a lot more, but at least 5 or 6 more perks per skill. The grindstone is a pain in the ass to use unless they made it easier. This one. Bonus damage to slightly. I don't usually use slashing. Sprinting costs less if you repair your own boots. Armor. I don't even really want to use that one. The dice game is pretty fun. I like that dice game. My family plays that dice game in real life. We have forever, longer than this video game's been a thing. We call it Zilch, but I'm trying to remember what the actual game, the more common name for that dice game is. Let me see. Farkle. I guess that's what it's more common. I don't know if that's more common or what, but I've heard it before at least. Okay, so drinking, you were meant to, when you're drunk, all beds are more comfortable. Under the influence, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling. That just seems funny. Horse night riding, melee attacks will cost less and it'll be harder for enemies. I didn't really attack with the harder to. This is gonna be a requirement for other things, so I'm gonna take this one. Need to look at that. I feel like, yeah, some of these I'd rather just save my points. It says I have 4 perk points available, but I'm only seeing 2 more. Unless combat, I got some. I did, okay. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head cause less damage. That makes sense. Blocks will cost less stamina. I feel like overall this is kind of more my thing. Being able to attack more often and lose less damage. Or lose less energy. Heavy weapon attacks will be harder for opponents to block. Ooh, let's do this because it's going to have one that stacks with it. Alright, cool.
I need something to eat.
We're at 50. That should be 65. 55 plus 15 would be 80. And this will be 95. Assuming I was getting 15 per. Yeah, 94, 95. Good stuff.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
I can't. There you go.
Good morning, Henry!
Is it morning?
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs.
Yeah, they're really...
And for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
Well, I mean, if you think he's annoying the
I
first
made it
game,
mad. And when
he's
Hans chased
straight up a
after the
jerk,
wounded
and you
animal,
only become
he got
friends
caught by
later
a
in the
Cuban
game.
patrol.
Humans?
At least now he's your buddy, and he's annoying.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army.
This game's really
Who knows what
rehashing
heathen
out
gods they pray to.
the hits.
They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. The thing I want to know is...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
how
friendly.
did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few
I didn't
drops.
keep that horse.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Oh boy.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge.
I guess this is really how they help people that did not play through the first game. I could easily hit the long story short button,
to our
but
brothers in arms who are
that's
poised
what it is.
and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Smacked him with a bucket.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done.
No, I like that
I
axe.
have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
It'll save you a lot of trouble.
With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Steal the dog. I want to know where my dog is.
Sorry for coming.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle.
I want to get out of dialogue right away.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
Damn it,
Hans!
Hans!
My skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
It's been 2.5 hours, and I don't feel like we've gotten really that deep.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial, and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood.
I'd known Oates since they dropped that song.
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
I found pants! Got the pouch on the stick. Oh yeah! 2 hours in and we get credits! Let's go! I guess at least I don't have to walk. Oh, they've never heard an echo before? And those coos! Look at the coos! Very pretty. I do like the detail in the grass. Wow, who's that? Yeah. Okay, Hans. Ha! Comedic effect. Being chased by a dog through town. Gotta love it. The wheel of loading.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
We don't know what... You definitely should when you get the chance. The first one was great. This one's starting off pretty good. As with all game openings in the modern era, though, it's a lot of cutscenes and not a lot of, hey, go do something. Literally, this first session, we're not even going to get to any real gameplay, I feel like. It's tragic, but it is what it is.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein,
To Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Jeez.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Who are you even?
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Great.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
A siege. Drinking montage? Yeah!
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Skill point survival.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas.
No!
Instead of sitting here with us.
Not
having a chat and a
Oates.
laugh. They're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Okay.
Cheers.
Hey, it's Blue Dress Girl.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
I want to eat my food. This is ridiculous. Why can't...
God
man.
be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
That's another matter then. Oh my.
What a way to say it.
Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
That would be me. Why am I bloody?
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an
Talk
acrobat.
about your captain.
Oh.
Why does it gotta do that to me?
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord Fondergoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha!
Alright, come on. I want to get through a little bit more dialogue before I
Wait
quit
a
for
moment
the
then.
day.
I'll be right back.
Leave her alone. Hey, come here. Stop moving.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Great.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
Look, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back are giving me jip.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Why is your voice so much different?
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
I didn't complain. Let's hurry up.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I don't understand this accent.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes.
Take it easy. Appreciate
Thrush.
you sticking with us for this
its
long.
men.
We're about to end anyways.
And it's going to be a grand
Here in a minute,
affair.
I just want to at
When
least
rich
get
folks
through this
get married,
dialogue and be able to
that's
maneuver a
That's
bit.
a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a
Yeah,
bathhouse
stay
wench.
safe. And have a good night.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Oh my lord.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's what I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. And what can I get for you?
Alright, we're gonna call it for today, guys. Thank you for sticking with me on our first little intro into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So far, it's pretty good. It's living up to the rep of the first one. I'm liking it, but oh, so much dialogue that I'm hoping that we're kind of done with and we'll be able to get into some actual playtime on the next go. I'll probably see you guys back here at, let's say, 5:30 tomorrow Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna say that most likely we'll hit it again tomorrow. Thank you guys. Take it easy. Have a good night.